This is Mr. Richardson bringing you your maths lesson for Tuesday the 11th of May. I hope you're all safe and well. Listen carefully and I'll explain everything you need to do to succeed in this lesson. Here's a list of the things you'll need to take part in this lesson. If there's any equipment you don't have, pause the video now, fetch what you need and then restart. Before you start work, please remember to write the date and rule margins in your book. Don't forget to always write down which outcome you're working on and the question number in the margin. Your HIR today is on mixed numbers. You can either open the lesson PDF file or pause the video and read the questions here. Spend no more than 5 minutes answering these questions, then show your integrity by marking your answers in red pen. Please pause the video now. Here are the HIR answers. Please mark your work in red pen. This week's topic is multiplying fractions. Here's the flowchart. During this lesson, we plan to tackle F1, F2 and sum of F3. There's also a glossary of the key vocabulary used in this unit. These icons will guide you through the lesson. The books show you a model example to copy. The footsteps give you a partially completed question. Please copy down and complete the answer. The pencil icon points out the questions for your independent practice, and the answers are provided for you to self-assess. The skills in F1 and F2 are multiplying integers by a half or by a quarter. You'll now watch a 2-minute explanation. There's no need to make notes because the worked examples are on the slides alongside the questions. We'll start by working out 14 times a half. First we need to multiply the whole number by the numerator. That gives us 14 times 1 and the denominator is still 2. 14 times 1 is 14. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. It would have made no difference if we multiplied it the other way around. If we did a half times 14, we still multiply the 1 and the 14. Pause the video now and work out 1/2 times 8. The answer will appear in a moment. In F2, we're multiplying integers by a quarter, so let's work out 24 times a quarter. We start in exactly the same way. We multiply together the whole number and the numerator. "24 times 1 is 24, divided by 4 is 6. Again, it makes absolutely no difference if we multiply them the other way around. So a quarter times 24 is 1 times 24 divided by 4, which is 24 over 4, which is 6. Here's a question for you to try. Pause the video now and figure out 8 times a quarter. The answer will appear in a few seconds. Now, please work your way through the F1 and F2 slides following the icons. You can view them in the lesson PDF, or you can pause this video on the correct slide. This should take you 10 to 15 minutes. Please continue the video when you've finished this. In F3, we learn to multiply integers by any fraction. You'll now watch a 2.5-minute explanation of this skill. We'll start by working out 3/4 times 8. Just like in F1 and F2, we need to multiply the numerator by the whole number. That gives us 3 times 8 over the denominator of 4. 3 eighths are 24 divided by 4, and 24 over 4 is 6. Here's an example for you to try. Pause the video now and work out 15 times 2/3. The answer will appear in a few seconds. In fact, you've seen this maths before. Back at the start of year 7, when you were working out fractions of amounts, if I'd asked you to work out 3/4 of 8, you would have said 1/4 of 8 is 8 divided by 4, which is 2. So 3/4 of 8 is 2 times 3, which is 6. And we've got the same answer for both of these. So that we can say that working out 3/4 times gives me the same answer as working out 3/4 of. Let's try it on the right hand side as well. If we work out 2/3 of 15, 1/3 of 15 is 15 divided by 3, which is 5. So 2/3 of 15 we've got the same answer again, and we can say that multiplying by 2/3 is the same as finding 2/3 of. Now please work your way through the F3 slide following the icons again. You can view it in the lesson PDF or pause the video here. This should take you 10 to 12 minutes. If you've now completed F1, F2 and F3 and you've marked your work in red pen, then congratulations, you've finished the lesson. You've shown tremendous resilience to get this far. Please look out for another lesson tomorrow.